So you're saying that pig dung can be used as a viable form of fossil fuels for the near future?
Oh yeah, they've actually tested this. Scientists have taken the nitrogen from pig dung and then fueled
No, that's impossible. No. You can't do that. I mean, maybe if you stuffed some up some guy's fuel pipe, it might stop the car, but I don't know.
We should try this.
Oh, hi! How are you guys doing? What is up? Welcome to Kyle and Evan Do the Movies.
Is it Kyle and Evan do the movies or Evan and Kyle do the movies?
I don't know. Which sounds better? Because Evan and Kyle, you have a D and a K at the very end. That's like two consonants. But Kyle and Evan is just like one big word.
Yeah, it's like
Kyle and Evan. Kyle and Evan. Kyle and Evan. Kyle and Evan.
Anyway, today we're removing the movie Hero. No, today we are reviewing the movie Hero.
It's a fine martial arts epic that is very spiritually ingrained in the story, but it also has a lot of wire fighting martial arts.
Yeah, I wasn't too big on the wire fighting martial arts because with the whole movie they were trying to go with the old Chinese legend feeling, and all of a sudden people are flying around and it didn't work for me. I like realistic things.
Maybe legendary Chinese people did fly around. Maybe every single one of them is like Superman.
Well,
but we wouldn't know. We're not ancient Chinese.
I heard somebody talk, but that's weird because no one's here.
Yeah, just camera.
Yeah.
Before we get started too in depth on the movie, I'd like to comment. I'd like to say what a lovely fur that is you have.
Oh yes, it's the new fall fashion because everybody knows that live fur is better than dead fur.
Oh, totally. Yeah. I like how you have it sleeping. That's pretty cool. You have to feed it?
Oh, sometimes when it starts getting feisty.
Well, it happens.
In Hero, China is divided into a bunch of different sections that are warring against each other.
There's one ruler out to unite all the warring tribes, but he's killing everybody left and right to do it.
Exactly.
So Jet Li comes on the scene, and at first, we think that he's there to give the Emperor the swords of all the key assassins that have been out to get him for 10 years. But soon we find out that a plot is thickening underneath that surface. Now, the last martial arts movie I saw was Kill Bill Volume 2.
As was mine.
Yeah, it paled in comparison to me because Hero was very yin and yang. It ended on a note of peace and happiness, kind of. Like, the whole idea that a warrior's prime ideal is to leave his sword behind and not have to fight was interesting. In Kill Bill, especially in the way it was edited, was completely different. It was really fast, really strong, and you changed your emotions a lot. Like, one minute you'd be laughing, and the next minute you'd be, kind of scared. It was weird. But Hero didn't really have those mixed emotions. You kind of felt like you were going down one complete storyline all the way through.
Actually, to me, it didn't seem that way because I didn't know who to pledge my allegiance to. I didn't know who was good or bad throughout the movie. It kept changing to me.
Jet Li's character definitely kept changing allegiances throughout the movie.
Yes, but we don't want to give anything away, do we?
No, we don't.
Throughout the movie, different scenes were done in different colors, which I thought was an interesting technique.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, it was weird because they would do a lot of flashback sequences, and they would show the same scene 2 or 3 times with the characters wearing different colored robes. And we think that might have something to do with the seasons and Chinese culture, or...
I think it had to do with, the Chinese have a very... I'm not Chinese, but from what I've heard...
Are you sure you're not Chinese?
From what I've heard, the Chinese have a very big emphasis on the elements, and the colors represent those elements, like green is earth and blue is water and so on and so forth. The movie kept changing through all of those kind of palettes of colors throughout the movie. And I thought it was really interesting because it was kind of like, they started out very drably colored, like black. And then they moved through all of the colors, like red and blue and green. And then they ended it with a very kind of white motif, which was interesting. It's like you said, like moving through the seasons or moving through life, maybe. That was an interesting little thing to pick up on.
I think with beginning in black and ending with white, it was kind of like the movie began with conflict and ended with peace.
Kind of like yin and yang.
Yin and yang, exactly.
A very Chinese movie.
Yes.
If you do ask us.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Since it was a subtitle film, I thought it was interesting how I watched a 2-hour movie entirely in Chinese, and I understood every single word of it.
But you were reading the subtitles.
I was reading the subtitles, but I can't read.
Kind of like the scrolling text in Star Wars.
Yeah.
That's easy
You
enough.
got the scrolling text where you know what you're doing.